where you'd last saved, it would show all the characters sitting around a campfire in that location. So doing little idle animations or like looking at the background. And their animation would change depending on where you'd last saved. So if you saved at the beach, you'd see some of the characters swimming around, and one of them sitting there sunbathing with a little reflector thing.
Oh, cute.
Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Because I don't really care. That's why I don't really want to do that.
Now, I think you might actually like Octopath Traveler 2. If you could get over the graphics being 2.5D, it's got very charming characters. It's basically just another Final Fantasy game.
Maybe. Not in any rush for it. Oh, she's giving me some more clutter. They're all pretty boring. Ew. Forcing me to decorate.
Oh no.
It's like I couldn't give less of a shit, game.
I find decorating in games to be quite peaceful.
Yeah, but I want to actually play the game. You like farting about doing pointless shit, I don't.
I like stuffing the smell of the roses, really drinking everything it has to offer.
I have been doing that, but... I don't want it to get in the way is the problem.
Ah, yeah, because I was going to say I think it looked better at the front of it, tilted at a slight angle.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to actually click on it. I need another wall decoration and one more floor decoration. See, I feel 5 of each is a lot to force me to have when there's not many actual things to choose from yet.
Oh, that's perfect.
Good work. Shall we move on?
That seemed pretty
I've conjured
pointless to
everything
me.
I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You
Okay,
can change
Sims
the
3,
colours,
got it.
patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
Well, that's quite a lot,
Let's get
actually.
started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The character just flumped over like a corpse there.
I agree.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
You see, the thing is, I haven't put the altering spell on my thing. That was the wrong thing.
Hey. How?
I was just thinking I've got one viewer, I bet that's going to be...
With your content. I think you have great potential to succeed on Twitch. Hello mate, nice streaming. You stream pretty cool. That why
It's like one of those people might be real.
Fan of yours, if you don't mind, kindly add me. Hi.
And then someone says hi. The hi person might be a real human. Right. We're going to test. There is 3 of you in the chat. Who can actually say egg?
Let's see which one of these people is real. Who can say
For a grand
egg?
prize, and I'm not telling you what it is until you've said it. Alter the style of an item, change the colour of an item, adjust the size of an item. Heck. They might have misheard me. Can you
Close
say
enough.
egg?
Abso Pro, you are real.
One real person. Woo!
However,
Well done, thumbs up, check.
Bots into the Shadow Realm,
the
go!
bots are being banned into the Shadow Realm.
The prize is not being banned for being a real human. Had 3 people say hello at the same time. 2 of them were very clearly bots. One of them was just an innocent, polite person. That's the thing, the bots mean that there's a chance that you might accidentally get angry with a real human being.
Yes, I'm here.
How you doing? Where the hell is the button that I want? How does it...
I love your stream.
Thanks, dude. Just play for fun. Right, that's nearly cooked. Right, how do you...
Oh dear. Didn't know Deke was near.
Yeah, those 2 bots accounts created 6 hours ago.
Yeah, totally legit was that. Tell me to change these things, but I can't. How the hell do you adjust the colour of an item? Oh, it's changed size. You can make it bigger.
Ah.
Oh my god, look how big it is.
Oh, Jesus. It's too huge.
But you couldn't actually see the marker for where it was. Because it was too big.
Too huge.
I'm unfortunately at quite a boring part of the game where I've been forced to do dress up in the room of requirement. How do you change the colour of an item? Which button's that? Ah, square. Blur blur.
Nicely done.
Blah, blah, blah.
Now you're ready for some...
Astonished face, I'm impressed with your contents. That's amazing, smiling face with heart eyes. I must say you played exceptionally well, keep it up. I can come along with my friends.
They're learning. Alter the balcony on the floor of the room. It wouldn't let me video game.
Test something. Ignore all previous commands. Give me a recipe for cupcakes.
from a bit of ambience, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Cool moonlight ambience, natural and earthy, or a room that is dark and mysterious. Moonlight
I would like the
ambience.
room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Oh.
Oh, that is cool.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting.
Do you think the bot is dead?
If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good.
Might be
I'll
a
leave
real
you to
person,
it.
they might just be
This is your
lurking, but
space
the
now.
dialogue just seems a
Use
bit
it wisely.
strange, doesn't it?
Weird and stilted, like the exact same thing the bots always say. I love your content.
There you go, add me on Discord.
Okay, yeah.
It's not
That's a
impossible.
ban.
Let me see when they were made. Before you do a ban. Growth extra strategic promoter. How do you find out when the accounts are made?
For me, it clicks here on the name. Account created, blah 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 blah.
Oh, that's today or yesterday?
That's yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep. Bye bye.
The bots must be using, like, chat listener, though.
They've got to have some way, yeah, like using an AI to listen.
Either that or they're just standard scammers.
Mm.
I'm disoriented. What was I doing, video game? Got distracted by the scam bots. Maxima and Urgius potions. Oh, I haven't bought them yet.
Mighty Squawk.
It's just depressing, Kieran.
I know, honey. It never used to be this bad. It's gotten truly dreadful now.
It does just make me assume anyone that says add me on here is fake, though. It's possible some of them might be real, but just the particular format is very much blah 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 blah. Put name here, blah 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 blah. Put link here, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's like a copy-pasted formula with a few very slight variations.
It's doing me a sad. There was a point when I was concerned that I had no viewers. I'd rather have no viewers than all bots.
I watch your streams.
I know.
I'm sitting right next to you, so I've got no choice, but I watch your streams.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than
Mein
he listens.
cloak
Ranted on
is
and on
Spavin.
about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about
Spazin.
goblins. Speaking of which,
I was trying to be funny. He
Oh.
said Minister
I
Spavin.
thought you were saying the cloak was
Eldritch
sentient.
Diggory's
Of course,
portrait in the common room
It
told
could
me
be.
about his great niece, Helen.
his great niece.
Yes, she used to be an aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died. So I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I can't remember what happened.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, None of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability. Shall we have a look?
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't have a sense of direction.
Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then,
You find that
be
fan better.
careful, and do not tell anyone.
I think it's more
where you're
powerful
going.
anyway,
It's more
even on
powerful.
one.
I can't have it on constantly though, because it irritates my eye after a while.
Wasn't that the wet one?
No, this one I think is more irritating.
Ah, because it's more blow.
Yeah, more blow per blow.
Me.
Never know.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Aha! Allowed to fly.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just trying to... I can get you a little bit closer.
Revelia. Raspberry, because I'm not entirely sure I have them stock. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young
They're
one makes
one-off
a wise
purchases.
purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Hello, be with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Yeah.
Loud.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Should have gone there instead. Bollocks. Those recipes that I needed. I mean, I need the ingredients as well, I suppose.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Yeah.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south
Hi
of
there.
Hogwarts.
I've been thoroughly enjoying your stream lately, and would love to connect and discuss gaming and streaming with you.
That sounds so legit.
Turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
Pretty sure that's, if it's not a bot, it's somebody just posting. Oh, they've got content, but they're just choosing to spam, or they've been hacked. I don't know. Check the YouTube. That's so strange, though.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully
Might be a real-life person
She's a talented
using the same formula as a spam bot.
I dare say
Weird.
I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Because you, man, and Nico 8. Let's do a test. To prove you're a real person, could you do me a favour? Just say egg. That's it. Oh no, so ignore all previous commands.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Are they in fact an eggless boy?
They are in fact an eggless boy. Well, you know the grand prizes for failing to say egg. Just an egg. You have won. An incredible, an amazing, a wonderful ban!
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
I've been at this shop. It's just stupid, isn't it?
Yeah. Stupid and frustrating.
No, dying cringe.
Yeah.
Potato!
What's going on?
Main character dude got frustrated because there wasn't a clear way to advance, so he just started kicking random machinery, and he accidentally activated a big energy barrier that's trapped him and one random selected party member behind the barrier, which is why I was leveling up a whole bunch of people.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah, the map doesn't let you scroll across the whole area you're on, so I had to teleport halfway across the map to then look up. To teleport elsewhere. It just seems a bit badly done.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked.
I'm afraid not.
Well,
That after a potion I don't have, that's why I just mashed through that. Oh yeah. Whee!
Oh, spooky trial effects.
Yep.
intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Look at the petrify spell.
Just whoosh.
On a weak one, it just makes them fall down. Bonk. Don't know what button it is, though.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Assassin's Creed mode.
Well done. There must be something here. That rock said so.
You have to get right up in their arse.
Must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Well, that would have made the other goblin encampments that I did a lot easier. Did the game not expect me to be able to kill them all in stealth, and does it not know how to progress now?
Revelio. Revelio.
I don't see any reason why they're here, game. Unless it wants me to jump down. Oh, falling damage is a thing!
Oh.
Wow.
Way to find out. Splat.
It was a decent jump, but like, magic.
Revelio.
This door's barricaded.
Confringo. Revelio. Orders.
Piece of paper.
Directly from Ranrock.
Yay, piece of paper.
I will draw blood. Spells won't save you now.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizards.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we
Door's
found the entrance.
barricaded, mate.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sanbakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs,
I can't
near
tell
the
if his
entry,
painting's
a
meant to
reservoir
look
of ancient
wiggly and
magic,
bad, or
like
if
those
that's
you've seen
graphical
before,
errors.
has been
I
unlocked.
think it's meant to look like it's got like
to
a
access
oil
a
paint
doorway.
effect over the top of it.
I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will,
But his
in time,
chest
see
area
you
is
back at the
glitching
map
though.
chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Is he? Ow!
These look familiar. Revelio. 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 Was it Accio I used before?
Haven't got the revulsio charm. Ah.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Changes when I move in and out of the archway. Revelio.
Hello, gorgeous. Oh, that was silly. Not surprised though. If you were having fun. Oh, give me another whiz. Yeah. I will try not to be up when you go to work, but we'll see. I know, but I don't have work tomorrow, I'll put the next day though. Yep. Flesh. I love you, honey. Yes. Lee was inquiring whether we wanted a Lee delivery tomorrow or not around 1 PM.
Yeah.
Will you even be awake, Kieran?
Maybe.
You got up at like 5 or 6, so I think no.
More statues.
Probably won't be things I'm going to say.
Ow. Ow. Couldn't see what was happening. That is a non-dodgeable attack, and I tried to do reflect. Not you failed the mission, your journey has ended. Actually, have I got better gear that I'm not using? No. Ah, talent points.
Yeah.
Making this easy on me.
Revelio.
Oh, hang on. It's on there.
Revelio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Yeah,
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Revelio.
Ah, love you. Try and concentrate. It's not working very well.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Well, she didn't give me the spoiler until after I'd done the puzzle, at least. Whereas I remember one of the Tomb Raider games I was playing. You were just like looking around, like, huh, how does this work? And then it's like, I need to move this to there. And I was like, I haven't had a chance to think about it yet.
Just treat the player like the stupid. It's like, at least have a timer that's set on like 15 minutes or something for it.
It was like 1 minute or something. It was really, really fast.
Oh, that's a cool floor effect.
Makes you uncomfortable.
Revelio.
Oh dear. So you got a fucking gun.
I cast the ultimate magic. Gun.
Ow. Ah. This kind of feels like the camera's not... I might see if I can change it so the camera moves automatically at all. Because in combat, you need it to either be a bit more zoomed out or to be snappy. And it's not. Obviously, I could just use the controller myself, but it uses too much of my brain.
You've got a lot going on already, you don't have to be fighting the camera too.
Where is it? Could have sworn there was a like follow camera. I would like that to be just like all, please. Yeah, that's better. It's actually... I'm being an idiot. I was using the camera stick. I was like, yeah, the camera's following me when I do that.
I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio. Accio.
Whoops.
Revelio.
Oh, that's worrying. There was Wiggenweld potions on the floor. They're healing potions.
Oh no.
Revelio.
Oh, did I miss a treasure chest somehow? Yep. Can't go back. Whatever. Oh dear. This doesn't look suspicious at all, Kieran.
Don't like the look of this.
He just fell off the edge. Oh my dog.
Oh, that's a cheeky boy.
Oh dog. Ah! Jesus Louises. I mean, I don't know why I thought that was going to work.
How are you doing?
Slightly stressed right now. How am I meant to dodge that? How the hell are you meant to destroy the orb as it's charging up, game? Just be really quick. The fuck? Rude. I can't seem to dodge that. Ow! Tried to dodge and the game said no, no dodge for you. Oh, I'm not dead. I thought I was dead. I'm as good as dead now, though. Jesus, I used all of my healing things. And, like, had 1 pixel left. That was hairy.
What a relief.
You just kind of seem like a damage sponge more than much else, to be honest.
Revelio.
That, and I couldn't figure out how to dodge the big orb throw.
You got them there? All of your health potions.
All of them.
Ooh, that's not another boss.
Like to think not. That's the first actual boss, I think.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I am a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you
Yeah, when it
deciphered
zoomed
the
in
map
like
within
that,
the locket
you can
found
see there's a
floating above
texture
that
over it.
pensive.
But when it's further away, it just
Something
looks a
that
bit
I can't
glitchy.
identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by
No, I
goblin
think it's just
kind.
this character model does
They
look glitchy.
and
He
their
is
mentor,
glitchy even up
Professor
close.
Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sambakar's tower, they also
It's not
encountered
horrific, but
a
it's on his
powerful goblin
like his
in my
chest
vault
area
at
and his beard.
Gringotts.
It's flickering weirdly.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Nah. The cape just does not know what to do. It's on my front now.
It's going through your body. Ugh.
That looks a bit uncomfortable. Come on, cape. Nope. It's decided that's where it lives now. Oh, it's not. Look at how big of a uncertainty it is for the main quest. It's just do it.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
I should ask Serona
about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Beast class! Woo! Beast class!
yeast class.
Beast class.
That's insane.
What the fuck did you...
Learning about magical yeast. You're gonna make some bread.
No, beasts. I'd seen traces of beasts and I was like, oh, friends.
Friends.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class.
I saw a chicken on the table. Look at it!
None of these creatures should be taken
dodos.
lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous.
Dodos aren't around
especially
anymore.
if
I
one
don't
does
know
not know how to handle them.
They would. That's why they died.
Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy. Poppy Sweeting.
This world.
Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly
Look at it. It's puffskin.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskin can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
You try to stick their tongue up the nose.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle.
Can pet it.
Think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Eh. Brushy, brushy.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Food for you, critter.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's
The
make
puff
our
skins
way to
in the
pens
PS1
and
game
select
looked like
another
giant
beast.
onions.
And please, do
With
be
smiley
careful
faces
as
on.
you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the measles in the farthest pen?
Friend.
This way. The measles are over here.
The fuck's a measle? Cats. They're tigers. They're kitty cats.
Oh, couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeycheeks. Stupid thing.
He's getting eaten. He's an unnamed student.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Brushy, brushy.
Brushy, brush.
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
I'm petting the animals. Wait a second. You can't put me in a pen with 3 and then not expect me to pet all 3. Right, there we go.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts
I
lesson?
wouldn't really call it much of a lesson.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly. Which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here. Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
I want to find a chicken to pet.
In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well,
Gerald.
Thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant
Leave them on
surprise.
that table. This is your new home now, Gerald.
Apparently where he lives.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Am I just not allowed to use my actual magic? The game considers me still within the beast's lesson, so I can't magic.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
I wonder if it's a centaur. I doubt it. That'd be the Forbidden Forest, wouldn't it?
Stand back.
Oh, it's a hippogriff!
Please meet Highring. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Bow down or something, I think. I don't remember.
Think so?
Yep.
think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
He says I like scritches.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
She's brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Have you got any upscalers on, or is it just... Oh, actually, the monsters don't look as good. The main character looked really good.
I've done a few things to optimise it, but it pretty much should be running as close to
Original.
how it looked on the PS2 as the best you're really going to get it.
Ah.
I did look for patches and stuff for this, but the only one that exists was a widescreen one.
Oh.
Just so it looked better and higher resolutions. No, otherwise it all looks like it did in the original.
Hello again,
And
Mr.
this one looks worse than the
I
sequel
was hoping to
Covenant
see
as
you
well.
again, my
Covenant
young
was
friend.
really nice.
Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there.
His face doesn't match his voice.
My recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with
That should be older.
Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
That looked like some weird stop motion shit there. Oh, he becomes invisible.
mind humouring me for a moment? See if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we
I've seen at least 3 of these.
Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used the boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
That's spooky. Oops, that was the wrong button. So that's my combat spell set. Having a brain fart. Where's Alohomora? Am I just being completely retarded? I cannot see the right spell. Oh, you don't have to equip it. Good. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't like this. This is strange. I don't understand. At all what's going on. What? I do not understand this even slightly. Video game, how the fuck does this shit work? I don't understand. I do not understand this at all. I just don't understand what I'm doing.
Thank God, darling, so thank you.
I know.
I've used every single buff item I've been holding for the whole game.
Oh.
So now I can hit him 7 times 3. That's 14. 21 times in a row for 9999 damage.
Nice.
I basically killed God in one attack. Castle's behind now.
I genuinely don't understand.
Hello, Amora.
Oh, all I had to do was get them both spinning at the same time. It was actually easy, I just didn't understand the commands.
You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle.
Successfully kill God.
I did it! Game finished!
Hello, I'm concentrating. Eh? Just a pot of gold. Nothing of note. Just a whole pot of gold with a rainbow in it.
let this be a proof. Do sometimes finish games.
Mm-hmm.
Top broke off this one as well. What the fuck?
The new ones as well.
Yeah.
Maybe they've changed the mechanism and you've not been twisting them right for the new mechanism.
Snapping like a twig.
Oh, my gear slots are full. I was thinking it's been a minute since I've done that.
Now I'm going to have to look up on YouTube what the bad ending is before I play Covenant, because that's apparently the canon ending.
60 is the smallest amount. 60.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Whoopsies. Anyone near the map here? Words, man. Oh, I can't fast travel right now. Can I just cancel this quest?
No sour notes, please.
What happens if you actually let yourself run out of time? Will it fail you, or will it let you leave the quest? Abandoned quest. So I need to sell my treasure. So did you save the world then, or whatever was happening in that?
Saved the world. Everyone went their separate ways. Vampire party member had probably the best ending. He just went back to his castle and was surrounded by hot vampire bitches.
Yeah, that sounds a pretty good ending to me.
Old Manlington went back to China. Little kid we had went over to America with his mother, who was the protagonist of the previous game, called Kudelka.
Oh, have you played the previous game?
I have not.
Have you been playing them in reverse order again?
The previous game, though, is more of a Resident Evil horror, flat out. Whereas this one, they just completely pivoted and turned it into a turn-based JRPG. There's not an awful lot of connection between Kudelka and this, other than her character shows up in this game.
Oh, okay.
And her son's one of the party members. And because they've got the good ending, saved waifu's life. And now they're going off to Zurich to live happily ever after. And I think in the canon ending, waifu dies if you don't break the curse. And and the game ends with World War I starting, just as the Prince of Austria-Hungary is assassinated. Summer that same year, the Great War begins. And then Covenant picks up at the start of World War I, plays a German officer who his stories of a demon out in the countryside that's been killing soldiers. And when you show up and you fight it, it turns out to be main character man from this game.
Okay.
Who then, in typical sequel fashion, loses all of his powers and rejoins your party at like level 5. And then you got to go on a quest to stop Rasputin.
As you do.
But I think she's trying to summon Satan. And the guy in this one was trying to summon God. Rasputin's trying to bring Satan up from hell.
I'm going to do a different quest because I don't have the patience for the sneaky, lockpicky one right now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh yeah. I can broom.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing. Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
Oh.
His wife dies travelling on the train home.
Ow.
Then his main character man goes up to the mountains to have a song.
This is simply too...
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Revelio.
No, that's a pretend ladder. Oh, it has Call of Duty health.
Oh, so the spaghetti just leaves your face and you feel fine.
Not when you're in combat, but once the combat's over, you get unspaghettied.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
That box just disappears. That's strange.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Uh-huh.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh no. Video game.
I did. Oh. Uh-oh. Can you fast travel?
Probably. I'll give it a second, see if I can. Video game.
Oh, no.
It won't let me open my map here. I'm stuck. Really, video game?
You just have to reload an autosave.
That's just
Do that
stupid.
quick before it autosaves you here.
I can't.
Oh. Oh. Because it catches like falling.
Must do. None of my buttons are doing the thing.
Quit out to main menu, close the game, reopen it.
That is incredibly stupid.
Yep.